battle has just begun!
Hello, hello, welcome to the RobotnikIsSexy show. This is going to be an ORAS Wi-Fi battle for you, the viewing public at home. You in the red shirt at home. Hopefully you will enjoy this battle as much as I did. It's kind of a weird battle. I had it on the PSS as usual, and yeah, that's a team. I'm not going to say what kind of team it is, but it's a team, and I'm using my Mega Steelix team, which you should be comfortable with at this point, which is a very solid mix to your team, in my opinion. It's just great. I've got 3. Half my team is NU, and I've just throttled so many OU teams with it, and it just brings me great joy to be able to do that. So this guy has a lot of dragons, so that bodes well for Sylveon, but he also has a B-Sharp. B-Sharp, like, kills every Pokemon on my team, with the exception of Steelix and full health Malamar, so that's kind of terrible. I mean, like, Gourgeist can take a hit too, but knockoff is going to hurt a hell of a lot. I would need to be at full HP to survive it, I think. And Gourgeist is just one of those extremely clutch Pokemon that I want to keep around most of the time. You'll notice he has a Klefki as well. Since this is a passerby battle, I'm a little worried about the Swagger Thunderwave substitute foul play Klefki being a thing that's going to happen, but his team isn't exactly like that. So without much further ado, let's get with it. I'm going to lead with Steelix. I stand by that lead. That's a good lead. If he had seen my B-Sharp weakness and led with B-Sharp, and I didn't lead with Steelix, I would have been up shit creek pretty damn fast. But he's going to lead with one of my favorite X and Y Pokemon of all time, Diggersby. He's going to pop an Earthquake as I go Stealth Rock, and this Earthquake hurts a lot. It hurts so much. It hurts right down to the core. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. If I had defense investment, that'd be nice, but I don't. Still, I'm living it. So I'm gonna get up rocks, and I'm gonna go into Gourgeist here and use my pickup, or not my pickup, but my frisk ability. My frisk ability to frisk the item, and this bunny is holding a scarf, so that was scarf damage. Yeah, Diggersby is awesome. So I know he's locked into Earthquake. This is the perfect moment to go Will-O-Wisp. I don't want to set up Trick Room quite yet, although I could have used Trick Room and exploded right here, and it probably would have been just fine. But I thought to myself, I want to keep Gourgeist alive and healthy in case he brings in Diggersby again, which he's definitely going to do. And he's going to go into Puff of Joy. Well, he's already in there. He's going to Mega Evolve it into that thing and go Dragon Dance. And I've never really faced a DD Alteria on Wi-Fi. Maybe on Showdown once or twice, but he's afraid of Sylveon killing with Hyper Voice, or he's afraid that my Steelix will be able to survive the physical pixelated return. My Steelix is at extremely low HP, so it's possible, but I don't know. If he stayed in and went return, I would imagine it would have done about half, so I guess it would be kind of a stalemate. I would have been forced to stay in and go Hyper Voice, which not really sure how well that would have gone. I imagine it would have been like at least a 3-hit KO, even though it's super effective. But I'm able to pass a wish to Steelix here because he is scared off by the Sylveon, which is great. This is the first battle ever where we're able to see Steelix and Sylveon supporting each other, which is like the the core of the team. It rests on the shoulders of these Pokemon, the complementary typing of Steel and Fairy, just supporting each other, and the wish is incredibly helpful. I'm at full. Jingles here, the key. He isn't going to go foul play. Well, he does actually. He doesn't go Swagger at all, so he's just dual screen Light Clay set, which is fine. Now it brings in Kingdra. I am gonna roar. I don't want this guy to do anything weird, and he goes focus energy. Now what this guy does next is pretty interesting. Interesting in the way of kind of awful. He does have the reflect up, so he's able to take the earthquake pretty well, but it's still pretty decent damage. And I'm still in the situation I was before, where I'm definitely going to stay in and go roar again. So this guy is being extremely greedy, and that's just great for me. So I'm going to go roar and bring out his toy soldier again, which is absolutely perfect. I think I'm out. Yeah, I think he goes into Kingdra again. Yeah, which is absolutely fucking blows my mind that you're switching in Kingdra 3 times when all I'm doing is going Earthquake. I guess, like, you could have gone to Dragonite, or I don't know. Like, you could have done something about it. I guess Dragonite can't touch Mega Steelix either, so that's a thing. Mega Steelix is actually legitimately doing work. I do crit the Kingdra on the third, count 'em third, greedy switch in, and that's going to be the end of Kingdra. Dragonite goes Earthquake. It does a pretty good chunk, so yeah, Dragonite could have pressured my Steelix, but I'm just going to roar it and you know, force it to take more rocks damage later, as he overpredicts massively. I don't understand this. I predicted him to go U-turn. Him predicting me to bring out my Gourgeist, because I want a free switch into Gourgeist, because when I get a free switch into Gourgeist, that's just great. But going return like he does just really confuses me, because none of the Pokemon on my team are grounded. In fact, I have a few Pokemon that would love to soak returns for days, for years. I got Gourgeist and I got T-Tar, so maybe that was a misclick, actually. So his biggest threat, B-Sharp, is out there. I'm definitely gonna let Steelix go down. He did a hell of a lot of work. He can rest in his Pokeball. Now I'm gonna send out my only other option, my only other answer to B-Sharp, which is this guy, Malamar. I love him. He's gonna go Sucker Punch. The reason I don't set up Trick Room is because if he goes Knockoff and then Sucker Punch, I'm dead, and that's not good. So yeah, I can't mess around with this threat. B-Sharp is a grade A threat in general and standard. He's just really good, and he threatens my team to an embarrassing level. So definitely gonna stay and go Superpower. His threat is gone. Now it's just Fluff of Joy. Fluff of Joy. I've never seen Alteria try to sweep on Wi-Fi. Like I said, this is my first time encountering him, so he's just going to go for the return. The Pixelate return here, take me out. I'm weak to it. Even my +1 defense isn't going to help me at all. But I do get that free switch into Gourgeist, which is exactly what I want. And is he going to get greedy? Yes. Yes, he is. Although, this man, unless he's seen me on YouTube or whatever, or played my team in the past, which I know for a fact he hasn't, he's not going to know I'm packing Life Orb Explosion, because Gourgeist just doesn't typically do that. The only thing he's seen me use is Will-O-Wisp, which is another great reason to carry Will-O-Wisp, other than the fact that it's Will-O-Wisp. On Gourgeist, you can convince people that you're a safe defensive set, when in fact you're packing the Life Orb Explosion, and that Pokemon, that Mega Pokemon that you wanted to sweep with so badly, seems to be dead. So that's just nice. That is a extremely late game Trick Room. I didn't use Trick Room at all the whole match, but because Dragonite switched into Rocks 2 times, that's a definite kill with Side Shock. That's going to be the game. Definitely interesting. The way he played his Kingdra is not great, but I guess when you think about it, Mega Steelix kind of stopped his entire team with the exception of Diggersby and Kingdra. Like, Kingdra can go for a water move, but with Focus Energy, I'm not actually familiar with the moves that Focus Energy, what do they have? Like, I think they have Scald, Hydro Pump, and Draco Meteor, so all of those times where he went when he went Focus Energy, he could have gone Hydro Pump or Scald. So my opponent made a huge series of mistakes that may have allowed me to get in there nicely, but just switching Kingdra into like 3 earthquakes just completely fucks my mind. Maybe he thought I wouldn't think he would ever do that and like try to play differently, but Steelix was fodder. Like, once I get up Stealth Rocks, Steelix is basically fodder. But Steelix is allowed to kill a lot of Pokemon in this match. I don't know. Good, bad, it's a fun match. It's a fun match where my opponent definitely got greedy. So if you enjoyed it, please like and comment. And all that other bullshit. I will see you later. YouTube.